I'd like to take a moment just to show you how to use the calculator to find the standard deviation and the variance of a data set. So just like we did before, we're going to put our calculator into statistics mode, which is number 6, single variable. You start off by having just a table for x values. So we're going to use example 7 from the book. We'll enter our x values. Once they're in, you can see them all there, we're going to go to option and 3, which is single variable calcs. Now it tells us that the mean is 5.14, which we'd worked out in our previous video. It also tells us that all the x values sum up to 36. All the squares of the x values make 218. It tells us that the variance is 4.69 and that the standard deviation is 2.17. If we go a bit further down, it tells us that there are 7 data values. It gives us the minimum, the lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the maximum value, as we've seen before. So the single variable calculation screen, now you know pretty much everything you need to from this screen, because now you know what these bits mean here. And the reason they're grouped with the mean is because as we saw in the previous video, the standard deviation is intrinsically linked to the mean because it uses the mean to work it out. So it always gets paired with the mean. Now in example 8, we had a frequency table. Let me just remind you how we work with a frequency table. So we'll stay in our single variable statistics mode, but we're going to go Shift and Setup, second menu, second screen, number 3, and we're going to turn the frequency on. So if I now go single variable statistics, I've got a frequency table. So I'm going to enter this one in, which was, I think, the time taken for people to go out of school on their lunch break. So our x value is 35, 36, 37 and 38. Let's go up and edit the frequencies. They are 3, 17, 29 and 34 respectively. So once you've got your table in, same thing as before, go option, single variable calc, which is number 3. And you can see here that the mean is 37.1. The sum of, it says sum of x, but it means in this case sum of fx, 3082. Sum of fx squared, 114,504. So everything agrees so far. Our variance, 0.741. And our standard deviation is 0.861. So that's brilliant, because what it means is that when you have worked out the value of your mean or your standard deviation, you double check it on here. And you get yourself into the habit of getting the values from here to make sure that they're definitely correct. But don't become over-reliant on it, because it's very easy to mistype something into the table and then everything here is off. So the best approach is to work these things out and use the calculator to verify them.